blessed to awaken to another sunny day. After fighting with the blues last night, victory today is definitely mine. The birdies singing perfect melody, naturally flying free through the breeze as they simply please. Don't need no coffee, living and enjoying each morning like you ought to be doing. And be glad them so-called friends are gone. Don't need nobody around that you can depend on. Don't take your life for granted, walking around acting like you're incapacitated. What is your inspiration? Haven't put in any work but expecting a promotion. Complain about your job, be grateful you got one. Life's not gonna always be fun. Man, life is hard. Working day to day, making barely enough to make ends meet. But don't they meet? Man, life's a job. Life's a job. Working day to day, making barely enough to eat. But don't you eat and eat and eat and eat? Wake up, it's time to get fed. The only way to get ahead is to get the hell out of bed. It's time to help yourself. How can you love somebody else if you don't give a damn about yourself? It's time to go to work, and I don't mean to be rude, but only a worker is worthy of his food. I'm blessed for being able to watch the sunset, and for the few dollars I have in my pocket. You'll strive for the best, continue to stay strong. Gotta pay my bills, that's why I'm singing this song. Man, life is hard. Working day to day, making barely enough to make ends meet. But don't they meet? Man, life's a job. Life's a job. Working day to day, making barely enough to eat. But don't you eat and eat and eat? Man, life is hard. Life is hard. Working day to day, making barely enough to make ends meet. But don't they meet? Man, life's a job. Life's a job. Working day to day, making barely enough to eat. But don't you eat and eat and eat and eat? Thank God for such a lovely day. Finally see the sun and that the rain has totally washed away all the confusion and strife, so I can focus on the positive things in my life. I knew my time would come eventually, spiritually, patiently. I've waited for my destiny. Wanna be respected, live by the golden rule and treat others as you wanna be treated. Pleasant words are like a honeycomb, sweetness to the soul and health to the bones. This ain't a perfect planet. You should be praising God for all you have instead of complaining about it. What is your motivation? Applying for the job, I don't have any of the qualifications. Time to serve your purpose. Yesterday was rehearsal, today is the show. Man, life is hard. Working day to day, making barely enough to make ends meet. But don't they meet? Man, life's a job. Life's a job. Working day to day, making barely enough to eat. But don't you eat and eat and eat? Man, life is hard. Life is hard. Working day to day, making barely enough to make ends meet. But don't they meet? Man, life's a job. Life's a job. Working day to day, making barely enough to eat. But don't you eat and eat and eat and eat?
Created using Powtoon.